I am back with the Superman Warworld Saga, and continuing with part 2 of the issue, Superman Warworld Apocalypse, issue number 1. Now, Natasha Irons Group, being Herd, the Blacksmith, Orphan, and Darling, are in the reactor area where the red sun is, and they need to change that into a yellow sun. Now, they try to figure out a way to get to the reactor, but the closer they get, the more they're going to burn. However, while they're talking, some of Mongo's men just come out of nowhere and just start attacking them with their projectiles, and they start attacking the blacksmith, making him being on the verge of being unalive. Realizing that they have an opportunity, the blacksmith tells Natasha, look, I'm not going to make it anyway, so just keep him off my back as much as you can. So the blacksmith just goes to the reactor and just takes the thing out. I don't fully understand how it works. And on his dying breath, he's able to change the red sun into the sun that they need. Now back to the fight with Superman and Mongo. They keep going at it, but then Mongo's like, nah, you ain't winning this. He just blasts Superman in the sky with the beam from his chest. But as he's gloating, a beam from the sky starts shooting right back at him. And the beam came from Superman while he's flying in the sky, showing that he finally has his powers back. Mongo realizes, man, I should have never brought you here in the first place. But before he had a chance to finish what he was saying, he was attacked from the back, unaliving him. And who did it? It was Cryux. Backstabbing again! The Kryptonians and the Rebellion's powers started manifesting, and it's something like they never felt before, but it really shows that the tide of the battle is about to change. But Black Razor, who used to be Light Ray, started going toward the Star Forger, and she was about to stop whatever's happening. I'm guessing turning back to a Red Star, because it never really showed exactly what she could do in this instant. But a portal appears behind Black Razor, and his OMAC that jumps out grabs Black Razor and just jumps towards the energy. Now, even though that the energy just disfigures OMAC, that it actually takes away the dark influence from Black Razor and turns it back into Light Ray. However, the dark influence didn't really just go away. It just manifests into the Black Razor, then it just ran away. I don't fully understand that. I'm not going to lie. Superman asked Cryux why he did this. Cryux said, well, Mongo and a few other people are the reason that my family's gone. But bringing you here was the only way to get the power of Ogrim, or basically the power of the old god. And sadly, I did have to sacrifice some of my own race for that, but Mongo's on the ground. So here we are. He then teleported away using Mongo's mother box while grabbing Mongo's corpse. But he did say, thank you, Superman. Thank you for teaching me how to hope. But nevertheless, the day is saved, Warworld is free, Mongo's done, and we can now celebrate and get on our way home. But we did shift to one of the members of the United Planets that was working with Mongo, and Cryux was like, yeah, so I beat Mongo, I'm coming for you next, because I know for a fact you was working with him. Shifting the scene to Lois Lane's office, finally back on Earth. Lois Lane is writing a letter, she's writing a letter to Clark. But then out of nowhere, something just zooms and just grabs her, then just flew out into the sky. But it's still okay though, because it's her husband, Clark Kent, Superman, finally home. And that is the end of Superman Warworld Saga. Thank you for watching.